Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Harmony right now. Once again, thank you for your continued support across the entire ecosystem for CoinsKid here. We've got a fantastic community growing now in the Telegram group and across YouTube obviously as well. And I just want to thank you for your continued support and the likes and the sharing. The sharing is caring, and just keep doing what you're doing. Really do appreciate it. And I do try and respond to all the comments there on the videos. Do get a lot of questions. I'm going to build like a FAQ. Frequently asked questions fact sheet there. I've got a friend of mine, Craig, who's helping me develop that for future reference, so we can just refer people to, okay, just to help people in this space, because we do get a lot of repetitive questions. So effectively, you know, it's all good here. Looking at one, it's played out to a T basically. That escalated rather quickly, to be honest with you. You don't usually see that sort of recovery like that, to be honest with you, but you have got the recovery and it's looking good, looking healthy. But again, you've always got to be aware of the breakdowns, obviously, that we cover in this channel, but all targets were met, and that was fantastic. That was a great short opportunity, and that was a great long opportunity from that bottom to go up and take profit at that particular level there as well, because that's what you do. You buy the support and you sell the resistance, and it is as simple as that, okay? So effectively what you did there, that pattern, you sort of went up, rolled over, made a high, started to roll over, and then you have your support line in the middle, which I've told you about, okay? And once you lose that support, you do tend to have a breakdown target, and that's basically from that high to the support, from the support down to the low, okay? And that is basically it, and that's played out. And you will see, just like we did down here, okay, where just like we did down here, you had that very similar pattern, high, rolled over, and then lost support, okay, of the center. Really is it McDonald's pattern, okay? Went down, target was met, you know, and then marched on and got through and back tested this as some kind of support now. But it actually did fall through there. But when it did fall through, it made a WW bottom. Do you see that? W double bottom, just there, see that? So that effectively is still not off the cards for one. And this is what you always must be aware of. Always look at previous patterns, not necessarily to guarantee future results, but it sort of gives you an idea of the play that potentially could happen. And at the moment, you can see all we've done is made one kind of bottom at the moment. Okay, do you see this? But zoom out like that, you might see a little bit clearer. Go like that, okay? So squish this up a little bit. You might see it, you might not. So effectively what you've done there, you've gone up, you made a high, a lower high, and you rolled over, and you've come down, you found a base, okay? You found a bottom, you come back up, you broke through, yay, golden, we're off to the races. No, you lost it, and you come down, you made a higher low. So you've made a W double bottom, okay? And from that, you've gone back up and you've broken the resistance again of this support, okay, and you've marched on through. And effectively, you know, you're looking at a very similar play here. I know it looks like you're out of the woods, but you may start to break down back into this broadening channel right now, okay, and form a W double bottom. So please do be aware of that, okay? You have always got to spot potential plays here, but at the moment you have broken up out of this broadening ascending wedge, okay, channel, descending. You have broken out of this broadening descending channel right here, which is good because you're back testing it support. And what you're doing now, you're back testing this M pattern, this double top pattern, okay, as support. Do you see that? You're sitting right on it, but it doesn't mean you're out the woods, because you could equally break back down, okay, and start to break that back down. We'll get rid of this pattern now, because that's basically played out. You've effectively broken out of that broadening descending pattern there. You've broken out, but you are back testing this support. So what might come into play here, and I'll always be truthful with you, you might start to see yourself fall back through that, okay? And it might look bad, but if you can make a lower high, you've effectively repeated that pattern down there where you've made the W double bottom, okay? So do keep an eye on that if it was to break down. I'm not saying it is. You could get the full V-shaped recovery here for one, which again is really, really strong. If you do get that V-shaped recovery, because that can happen as well, okay? You do get V-shaped recoveries, okay? And you can see that's a very sharp recovery there, which is really good. You got bought up. So there is a high level of support there for one, okay? And you have got some of these RSI levels starting to come back down and reset as well. The MACD looks relatively healthy as well. Yeah, you got your bullish cross on the MACD there. So yeah, you can see that bullish cross on the MACD there, okay, and the histogram's going bullish. So this level here, this support level of this double top pattern there, that could potentially hold, and you may see it kick on here and start marching up and get this retest, okay, get this EMA bullish cross there where the yellow line goes up just here, okay, and then gets that bullish cross just there, okay. That would be really, really good, because you could see one, backtest it and sort of march on and take out that high up there, okay. And that high, we need to mark that for you, don't we? So that high is up there at 0.22363 for one. It is a very strong project. Okay, it's got a lot of backing. I'm seeing a lot more videos about this project as well. Okay, and also, you know, this shows a high level of support. But a W double bottom is not off the cards. Okay, and if you was to start to see this particular level right now, this 0.1598 breakdown, and it was to lose that level, okay, then what you do need to keep an eye on is that you don't make a lower low than that, okay, because if you do start to make a lower low than that, you're forming a very bearish continuation pattern where you're going to start making lower lows, okay, and lower highs as you move down and start to correct on the grand scheme of things for one. But so far, so good, okay. This V-shaped recovery looks strong, but you do need to hold that. And if it was to lose it, again, you're looking at the W double bottom pattern there. So what we'll do is just quickly zoom out on the daily time frame here. Okay, so the daily is looking really healthy now. Do you remember we were sort of under this for a little bit there, wasn't we? And we got bought up. So that's great. That short target was met, and now we're getting bought up, and you're looking really strong. You are being pushed down a little bit on this wick here. Okay, that's relatively bearish, where the selling pressure is coming to push you back down. So, not saying it's completely off the cards, but you may see it roll over here. Okay, you may see it roll over, lose this EMA. Okay, come down and make a lower low, which again is relatively bullish. Okay, it's relatively bullish because you do need to see that, just like you did down here where you sort of broke down, you went under, fell under the EMA, come back up a bit, and you started to bounce back off and go back on. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good, actually. It looks good. It looks good. So what we'll do, we'll jump back in on a 4 hourly. I can give you a trade, okay? So effectively, if you see a bounce here, right, if you see this bounce here starts to bounce, and then you see the bullish cross, that would be a fantastic signal, okay, to go long on one, because I do believe that bullish cross just there, if that would start to form for you, if the bullish cross would start to form just there, okay, just like that, okay, that would be a massive signal to go long on one, and I would just open a long position and go to the beach, because I would effectively say that it'd take out that high there because of the momentum and the fact that you've got the bullish cross above this support line. Okay, it's just confluence to the fact that you're going to potentially march on. So that's one. It's looking good. It's looking healthy for a recovery there, and I've given you the breakdown targets, okay, that if it was to fall through and form that W double bottom there, you can't go any lower than that particular target there. Okay, so good luck everyone that's involved with one. Great project, you know, really good, really strong. Take care all. Bye bye.